Hey, what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more of The 100. This is Season 7, Episode 3. Let's go over the comments from last week's episodes. I don't mind the last two seasons doing a lot more sci-fi. It's interesting to see these characters in new environments and new situations. I don't know about that. Octavia did the same thing as Bellamy with the finger and mouth. Nice callback. Yeah. It's time dilation, which is what makes time go by differently. I'm honestly not confused by it, but I can understand how overwhelming all of this new law could be. Well, I mean, it's time dilation, so the people inside would be dead, and the people outside would be alive, and they should be aging, and I don't know, man. We dealt with time dilation in Stargate. I'm just saying. It's a complicated mess. Somehow I missed the last batch of email reminders. I ended up spoiling Abby's death when I went to watch 701 instead of 611. Lol. So sad that this is the last reaction we get to watch with you. What? Oh, this is the last season. Right. Sanctum, Bardo, and Skyring are all planets in the universe. It's not a multiverse. The ages are just all weird due to how the black hole's gravity affects Skyring. The anomaly is a portal. The magnetic ball with weird symbols is also a portal, but you need to put a code in to open it, so like a Stargate. They said in the episode that it's so it recognizes your genetic code. This makes sense because the idea of teleportation is strongly based on how quantum entanglement would theoretically work. Okay. Quantum entanglement is the idea that one particle on one side of a room could switch places with a particle on the other side of the room. So when you're teleporting, the cells of the person is switching places with the particles of the air on the other planet. The magnetic ball would need your genetic signature so that it could put back together they could put it back together correctly on the other side. Else risk being turned inside out, as Hope mentioned with the tagging knife she had. I question if typing in a pattern of symbols also determines which planet you end up on, but is that too complicated? Maybe it's the first doors when you enter through the exit you die? I'm a little confused by then in part, I'm sorry. The only thing I remember about this season is how it ends. When I rewatched The 100, I mainly focus on the Clexa storyline. City of the Light was a tad boring for me. Exploring new planets is more my jam. Okay. Alright. I'm loving the new exploration that we're getting this season. We get to explore other planets, and it's just so much fun. Season 6 and 7 are definitely the weird seasons, but I still love them. After all, I see Season 6 and 7 as a different show, which is weird, because it's the same, I don't know, same show, same characters, I don't know. Season 5 ended with end of Book 1, which means Season 6 and 7 is another story. Maybe it would have worked better as a spin-off, but it's always still fun. Alright. The 100 didn't get cancelled, it ended. Jason Rothenberg, the creator of the show, said that 7 seasons was a long time of telling the story of one group of characters. They didn't want to overstay their welcome and be a show that was going on into season 10 and beyond. He just wants to throw shade at Supernatural, it seems, just for the sake of doing it. He assumed the studio would have allowed him to do what he wanted. Wasn't that great, the times that they were allowed to do whatever the hell they wanted. Now they just cancel everything. Anyways, he assumed the studio would have allowed him to do what he wanted. He closed by saying the finale was incredibly close to how he envisioned it from the get-go. Bizarre, okay. Echo and them are being chased by an invisible force that shoots with something similar to a staff weapon blast. Are they being hunted by invisible Jafars? I mean, they've kind of got Stargates going for them, so probably. So these invisible guys were all walking on a conga line or something. How did Echo take out 3 of them by just shooting straight? Oh, there's the button.
TV show's got a TV show.
As we saw last season, and as Raven again reminded early in 701, the Dark Commander's code mysteriously disappeared. Now we know where it went. How it happened, I guess we'll find out. I literally can't remember. Yeah, I don't understand how it got into him. I literally don't get it. I don't know. So, the hovering ball is a DHD. The anomaly is a Stargate. Yes, that's what we've gathered, I guess. Xavier has been trying to dive down to the anomaly for years. I don't know about you, but after a couple of days worth of trying, I'd start thinking of alternative ways to dive. Yeah. Like maybe you make a makeshift scuba tank or something. Yeah. Something I could make, that could make it all the way down. Yeah, I don't know why she didn't try any of those things. I don't know. It's like I'm watching, Lost at the moment. And like, they're all just living on the beach currently. And it's like, I keep thinking to myself, why do you not just make houses? Like, build huts? Why are you making tents? Like, you're gonna get, like, some wind will come and some sand will go in your eyes while you're sleeping. Your mouth? What? I question, like, why these people are not doing the logical things. If the species who created these hovering anomaly dialing balls are called the Ancients, I'ma laugh my ass off. Dick move by Dioza to destroy the helmet and try to prevent Octavia from going to see Bellamy. He's her brother. How could you forgive someone for that? Yeah. If I was Octavia, I'd either be gone or plan payback for the worst kind. Probably both. Yeah, okay. Of course, this fucking dumbass sneaks into the house and destroys the only thing that can help them get back home. I do remember this. I'm feeling the same thing right now. The feeling of wanting to jump through the screen and stab the guy with a rusty spoon. Sure. I understand you just find fruits. You summed it up pretty well. The anomaly stone literally acts as a DHD, and it allows you to travel to other planets through the anomaly, which is basically a Stargate. Yeah, this does feel like an entirely new show. This is far from the 100 we were used to before. I suppose we've seen them battle it out on Earth for 5 seasons. The changes these 2 seasons have given us, season 7 is even more than season 6. The whiplash feeling of what show am I even watching anymore can be a bit overwhelming. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but like, I think the show, I mean, I haven't finished this season, so maybe this will be the best season of the show, I don't know. But for me, I feel like the show was at its best when it was grounders against Sky People, like, you know? Like, in season, I don't know, like, 2, 3, 4, like, those, I think, were the strongest seasons because they focused very heavily on, you know, the well, not really politics, a bit like, I don't like politics, but I mean, like, grounders trying to work with Sky People, and it's like, when we came to, like, these giant doomsday-ish events, like, random people coming down from the sky and trying to take the piece of land, and then finding a new I don't know, I feel like the show, it's just so different now. I can't even indicate it by words, apparently. Google, the little girl playing Young Hope, you might remember from an episode of Charmed Reboot, where Harry and Abigail fail to, visit a town, stuck in time. She apparently was also in an episode of Batwoman, which you've watched recently, playing a girl named Whitney. Well, there you go. That's where I recognize it from. Anyways. Let's get into it.
Raising the last rod 25%. How'd you do it?
Yeah, and the actuator mechanism.
Won't go up.
I don't really know what's going on.
Manually. Hold that thought.
Secondary containment clear.
Why is she following you? I feel like you're gonna get locked in here or something. No? Okay.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Sinclair, my mentor on the Ark, was genius at jerry-rigging the reactor.
I could do this in my sleep.
Should use this to keep it up.
There. Now we can.
James?
Cora.
Yeah, you're in a radiation unit.
James?
Yeah. I mean, you walked into a radiated zone.
Am I just doing what I know because I don't know how to do anything else? You're doing what's best for Maddie. But change takes time. We need to ease them into this new life.
Just very different without, like, armor on.
I love you, Mom. I'll do my best to make you proud. Mogę preciosa. May we meet again.
What are we doing? We're just gonna kill each other as soon as we leave.
How messed up is it that I'm looking forward to an execution?
Hey, we talked about this. It's justice for Abby.
Of course you're fine with it, but I'm a doctor. I should be better.
Better? I'm not just following orders, Jax.
I didn't mean it like that.
He takes an oath.
Stand for it.
Russell won't stand for anything if he's dead. We have to stop it. Return him
Is
to
that
the place.
Yes, but
Smallville
not
style
with
girl?
violence.
What are you talking about?
That's none of your business. You betrayed Russell. You don't get to pretend to be one of us.
I didn't mean for Russell to. Clark just said she wanted to talk to him.
Trey's just upset.
Melissa, I can see you don't believe that. Talk to me.
Morning. 6 years of you walking out in space, and you still can't knock. It's incredible, really.
Well, you think you could lock a door.
What's up, Raven?
Clearly not the reactor. Power's out all over Sanctum. Get dressed. Time to prove how much you were paying attention on the ring.
They went together the whole time they were on the ring. Remember they broke up?
James? Core temp's up, coolant pressure's down. Where the hell is James?
The door's open.
Wait,
Don't go in there.
Radiation is normal. Over here.
that's bad.
Here, the
Get the hell out
radiation's
of there.
elevated.
Before you
This
get
is just
fucking.
one from the coolant system. But if radiation is leaking, it must be coming from the core.
Why are they able to just walk in here fine? Oh, they walked in there. I thought that that's where they walked in.
It's too late. Look at them. He must have pulled the control rod too fast. The spike of radiation would be lethal. If the core reaches 1500 degrees, the whole reactor melts down.
Oh, another reactor
We'll all
meltdown.
die.
Where did this reactor meltdown stuff come from all of a sudden?
From Indra.
Does it matter? We'll all turn to ash.
I thought you wanted death.
Wanting to die and facing it are two different things. Now go.
You can still help your people.
They don't need me.
They do. They're planning some kind of attack. They want to stop the execution. People will die.
Then tell them not to kill me.
That's it.
You expected something else.
For you to care. It's in your name. Is that the legacy you want? Death.
What would you have me do?
You still have a voice. Talk to them. Stop them. Go out doing
Yeah,
the
it's
right
gone
thing.
backfire.
What makes you think they'll let me address my people?
Because my people want to do better.
I can tell.
He's gonna end up being
Burying
like,
the man at the stake is so
pick me, help.
elevated.
I don't know.
Maybe if you ask them nicely.
I'm not the one asking. My father's son is.
One of the control rods that slows the nuclear reaction down is jammed in the up position and won't drop into the core. Because of that, it's getting too hot. And because of that, the coolant pipe has burst in 2 places. If the core temperature reaches 1500 degrees, the reactor will melt down and it's bye-bye sanctum. So how do we stop it? We push in the control rods, we plug the cracks, we're good.
Just that simple.
I like you. Someone has to go into primary containment to get the control rods in place. It's a high radiation environment. Nightblood's not a guarantee, but it will help.
I'll do it. What, like that was even a question?
You have your hands full with Russell's execution.
Okay. Murphy, your B team. Amori will handle the control rods, but she only has 60 seconds. If she doesn't get it done, you take over. One crew will handle the pipes.
Imori said radiation is leaking. What kind of danger am I sending my people into?
It's the puking for a few days kind. If they're exposed, they'll recover. The core melts down. We won't.
Why don't we ask the Allegiance crew?
No offense, but I'm not willing to put the lives of what's left of the human race in the hands of a bunch of murderers and thieves who were torturing me and Shaw and willing to kill the rest of us before destroying the Earth. I need a team of 4 from the bunker's maintenance crew.
4 one-crew welders. Coming right up. It's dangerous, but your commander wills it. Who will answer her call?
Where is the commander?
She has other matters to handle, but I have her complete authority.
I think you're lying.
I think she abandoned us. Something happened on that ship, and she hasn't been the same since we reached the ground.
Can they not just have Maddie
question the will of your
show up and
commander?
say words and then
I
leave?
question you.
How
Commander
dare you
wants
question
volunteers.
Indra?
Let her tell us herself.
All right. I'll go get her. But you will answer for your disobedience.
John, no, we talked about this. People could die. We can't put that on Maddie.
You two treat her like she's just a child. She is not. It is time you let her
Kind
do
of
her
needs
job
to be
for
out
all of
here.
us.
Maddie is not well. You can use her name, but that's it. No way am I letting her stand in front of these people and order them into a nuclear reactor. Not happening.
What would you have us do? We need volunteers. Without them, she dies too when that reactor melts down.
We tell them the truth.
Don't be a fool, Gaia.
Have some faith in our people, Mother.
I know our people.
Why the delay?
Shut up, dude.
We cannot ask the commander. Because there is no commander. She had fallen prey to Shadehead out. The Dark Commander took her over, and I could not let that monster lead one crew. So I destroyed the flame.
That monster was Sangeda Crew's greatest champion. You had no right.
I had every right. I am the Flame Keeper.
You were the Flame Keeper. You've sinned against us all. You're a traitor.
Night, please. We spent 6 years together in the bunker without a commander. The flame might be gone, but we are still here. We are still one people. And we are all in danger. Who will be brave enough to help us?
Sangeda Crew, we're done here.
There is no Singeta crew. It's one crew, or you are the enemy of one crew. Choose.
Faith may be blind, but loyalty isn't. Congratulations. You just lost one crew.
Can we just appreciate the fact that, like, Raven hasn't magically fixed her leg? Most TV shows would have had her magically fix her leg by now.
Yeah, they put us here on purpose, rubbing the palace in our faces. It's deliberate disrespect.
They said that they were gonna find us something better, and they will.
When did you get so naive? They're making us do the hard work and giving us tents and scraps from their table. I see the way they look at us. You all do too.
Look, we did our time, and they know it. We helped them build the new compound, and it will be ours too. And I'm taking the penthouse for us, Honey Bunny.
Hey. Hatch, right? I'm Raven.
Yeah, I remember. Greery's guest. Well, I do not miss that jackass.
He wouldn't have settled for a squatter's camp.
Yeah. You lost or something?
I could use some help, and your people have the skills.
Look at that. Sounds a lot like respect to me.
Try indentured servitude. You ain't the only smart one around here, honey.
It's a simple job. Just welding a couple cracks on the reactor's coolant pipe.
The nuclear reactor?
Yeah, it's fairly routine. The equipment's a couple 100 years old, so just need some love.
Some love, huh? From where I sit, love is dangerous.
Like I said, it's routine.
No, you said fairly routine.
The pipe's in secondary containment. It's nowhere near the reactor. I just need 4 people who know their way around welding.
What's in it for us?
Why does there need to be something in it for you? It needs to be done.
Because
How
that's just how
about
people
all
are
the
on TV
Joe
shows.
juice that we can drink?
Sure. You in or not?
What the hell? We're in.
Not me. You have fun, sugar. I'll be waiting for you in the penthouse tent.
Russell's followers are planning some kind of attack.
Which followers? What's the target?
All I know is it's happening before the execution.
We don't have the people to stop it.
All we need is Russell. Let him talk them down.
Look down there. He's the reason they need talking down.
Is that who we are now? At what point are we gonna set an example? What happened to doing better? What would my dad say?
Russell killed Abby, and he deserves to die for it.
Is that your medical opinion?
Dr. Jackson is right. We can't show weakness. Not now.
Fine. But if you want to avoid more killing, he'll let his people hear from him first. I talked to him. He wants to help.
Blood must not have blood, remember?
Indra, without one crew, we don't have the people to control the riot. Jordan's idea is worth a shot.
But Russell says what he's supposed to, or I'll kill him myself.
I really feel like he's going to be, like, commanding everyone or some shit. I don't know.
Everyone clear in what they're doing.
We get the control rods in place, then head to decontamination.
And we weld the cracks in the pipe. That radiation's still clear.
Yep. All clear. Good luck.
Secondary containment clear.
They're gonna be vomiting for a couple of weeks.
You lied to them?
I told them what they needed to know. It's an easy job. I could do it in my sleep.
Then why don't you?
Shut up, Murphy. Either they're sick for a few days or we're dead forever. Now go do your job being Amori's moral anchor.
Can we not fight now?
Secondary containment clear.
This is nothing like mining hippolodium on an asteroid. New job, we're in, we're out, and then the Joe juice is on me.
Start the clock when you get in there. You better get it done in under 60 because I was not really paying attention.
Comforting.
That's what I'm here for. Hey. I'll be a hero, okay?
Okay. Cockroach protocol in effect.
Atta girl.
Come on, Amori.
Let's go!
Core access clear.
Don't just stand there.
Go on, Amori. You've got this. As soon as all the rods are in, the reaction will slow and the core temperature will go down.
55 seconds! 50 seconds!
Skip that one for now. Get the others.
40! 20 seconds, Amori! 30 seconds! You're halfway there! Get going!
Last one.
For 10 seconds, you gotta get out of there!
Maury, get out of there now!
I'm on!
Not very well for your cockroach protocol.
What the hell?
Get the decontamination now. Still climbing? Damn it! We need the coolant line fixed.
Working on it.
Hey, easy. On the decon shot, we'll remove 95% of the radiation.
Not paying attention, huh?
Yeah, don't ruin my rep. Come on.
My children, I know you're afraid. I am too. But if my death is needed to heal this wondrous place, then I go to that death willingly. Please. I must die for my sins. But you cannot take revenge. That is not our way. Our faith has always been one of peace. Clark is right. We are all that's left of the human race. Either we live together or die apart. Whatever it is you're planning.
False God!
So much for your peaceful faith.
Jackson, save him.
They missed the subclavian artery.
Why save him? You're gonna kill him anyways.
Help me.
Everybody move!
Come on. Okay, let's get him to medical.
Will he survive?
I think so.
I hope so, because if he doesn't, these fanatics will have a martyr. I've seen it before. Once that happens, without one crew to keep the peace, Sanctum will explode.
We can't kill him.
No, we can't. Certainly a nuclear meltdown doesn't seem so bad.
Break it up! Break it up!
Where's Bellamy?
There, amigo. Steady. I can taste the Joe juice already.
Damn it! The coolant pressure's too high. You need to reroute it.
I can't.
We need it to control the core temp. We're 20 degrees from finding out what comes after death, and I'd rather not know.
Me neither.
Any change?
The rate has slowed, but the core temperature is still rising.
You were there forever.
Still do.
How long do we have?
At this rate of increase, not long enough.
Then get in there and help. Raven, you're the queen of doing the impossible, right? I'll spin the dial.
I'm not just turning dials. I'm controlling the flow of coolant. One mistake and...
Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, that makes me feel so much better.
Raven? What's going on?
Murphy never went into primary containment. If he's getting sick, that means more radiation is leaking than I thought.
We have to pull them out of there.
Hey, what the hell's happening? My guys are getting sick.
It's just the xenon gas making you dizzy. Don't worry. It's a byproduct of
Oh
nuclear fission.
dear.
Are you okay?
It's straight.
It's just some gas making our heads all fuzzy. Get back to work.
You can't leave them in there to die. They're already dead.
Raven, you really need to think
Enough. If we pull them out, we all die.
Well, at least tell them.
You think I can rely on those guys to do the right thing when they know they're gonna die?
Hey, my team's almost out of nitrogen.
I'll get you another tank. How close are you?
Almost there on one, but I can't get my patch to hold you. You need to lower the pressure
I
more.
told you I can't. The temperature will spike.
Damn it! Just get me the nitro.
She'll be fine. We don't have time for that. Night blood metabolizes radiation. We'll get her to Jackson as soon as you take this to Hatch. Murphy! If you don't and that core melts down, not even night blood will save you.
Secondary containment clear.
I may not be able to rely on them, but you do anything to save your own ass.
Secondary containment sealed.
Go be a cockroach.
Here's the situation. The temperature is 1490 degrees. 10 degrees from meltdown. Weld faster.
Come on, let's do this thing.
One of the prime means you have that blood alteration. No wonder they chose you and your lady for the core.
You say we talk after the meltdown, huh?
But you see, I've got someone that I love out there. From what I saw, yeah, you do too. No matter what, we get this done.
1492!
Columbus sailed the ocean blue. You know, Nix and I, we had a pretty sweet score once in Columbus. That savings alone, hell, they never even saw it coming. And now I'm on another planet trying to stop a nuclear meltdown. I just want a hell of a life, huh?
1494!
I don't got anything for 1494.
You guys are supposed to be the worst of the worst. Bank robbery doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't until it became homicide. Hell, it was fun until then, too. Nikki, she shot first. Was those first two cops were dead. Yeah, it was already a murder rap, so we executed the hostages. Leave no witnesses. All right?
Maybe this will make up for it.
There's no making up for it.
It's not the time to talk, guys.
It worked! Now get out of there!
You're welcome.
I did this.
Mighty have fallen. Welcome to the world of gray.
You said this was safe. He trusted you.
Hey, don't touch her! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey, murderer! Get off her! Listen, I know how you feel, but this solves nothing.
Stop me! She could die for this. I'll kill you.
Stop!
Leave her alone.
Stop it!
Back off!
Traitor! She killed him. Let me go.
Come on, we gotta get you to medical.
Let go of me.
Is something wrong, Doctor?
Do you even care about the people that you've killed?
My list of regrets is long.
How is he?
Alive.
For now, anyway. The pyre awaits.
If you die, your people will burn Sanctum to the ground. I can't have that.
Too bad you don't have the forces to stop it. You think I didn't notice that some of my guards are gone?
Your believers still want to know how you are. They've lost faith in Jordan, but he tells me one of them was helpful in stopping the attack. She'll be allowed to see you.
To aid in your recovery, my lord.
Can we get a little help here? Raven.
What happened?
You were right about Jordan. He never suspected. He did exactly what you predicted he would.
And the shooter?
Dead. Tobin was honored to give his life for yours.
The honor is all mine.
Hallowed be your name.
Here, let me take a look.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was The 100 Season 7 Episode 3. You know, we're done with the nuclear reactor, which I feel like we kind of like almost in a way was kind of rehashing Season 4. Ish, kinda. I don't know. I don't know if we needed that, but that was stressful. That was oddly the more entertaining part of the episode, though. I don't know. I just feel bad for Raven. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.